Hi guys. Me and mommy are gonna be making cookie
What kind of
chocolate
cookie?
chip cookies.
All right. So right here I have my flour, all-purpose flour, and baking soda and salt. And the recipe will be in the description box. Our sugars, chocolate chips, 2 eggs, 2 sticks of butter, vanilla, and remember to have your butter and your eggs at room temperature. All right. So we're gonna get started. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to put your butter in your mixer. If you let your butter come down to room temperature enough, you won't need to use one of these. You could use pretty much a spatula or
Sugar.
a spoon or whatever. My mama never uses this for mixing her cookies. But anyway, 2 sticks of butter, you're going to cream those for a few minutes and let them get fluffy, and then you're going to add your sugars. But first I'm going to show you how you measure brown sugar. Now, the recipe calls for light and dark brown sugar. I only have light brown sugar, so you do whatever works for you. Some people don't like dark brown sugar, some people don't like light brown sugar. As long as you use the same amount, use whatever combination you like. So what you want to do when you measure brown sugar is you want it to be packed. You do not want it to be in loosely like
That's
white sugar. You want it to be packed in there. Okay?
yes.
All right, so here we go.
What happened? It used to be very loud, but I guess that stops. On what? So it depends on.
All right, so that just went a minute or two, and then you want it to be, you want to scrape it down, and you really want it to blend well in order to make these cookies to be good. And once you start adding in your other ingredients, if you mix this good enough, there won't be those possibilities of over mixing. Okay, so you're gonna add your sugars, mix it again, let it get thoroughly mixed, and then we'll come back and show you how that looks. All right, so I've mixed it a little bit, and there's still some butter at the top, so we're gonna take a spatula and mix it, and you're gonna go in and go from the bottom like that. Okay. All right. And now you want to add in your eggs. First, I'm going to show you what it should look like. It should be thoroughly mixed in, okay? Should be thoroughly mixed in. My camera lady is yelling at me. All right, and you're going to mix in your eggs one at a time. I don't always do that, but until you get used to doing it, do it this way. And I really should still do it this way in case you get a bad egg, but I learned everything the hard way.
Yes.
All right, so your eggs are in. And if I had dark brown sugar, this would be a little darker, obviously.
Yeah.
So, and that'll also affect how brown your cookies get. But we'll talk about that a little later on. So now we're going to add in the vanilla. I normally don't measure vanilla, but for the sake of the video, I will. Oh, and what I meant to tell you also, for the brown sugar and for the sugars and the flour, make sure you use a dry cup measure.
Yes.
If you use one with a spout, the measurement will be off and your recipe will be off. This is for dry measurement, so keep that in mind. All right, so we're gonna mix that a little bit. Okay. So to stress the cup measure.
Make sure you have a clean cup measure.
Yes, make sure all your stuff is clean. This is for liquid. It has a spout on it. So that's a very clear indication of, is it for dry or is it for wet?
And your hands and clean hands.
Yeah, clean hands too. And this is dry. This is a cup, and this is also a cup. See the different Both of these are 1 cup measures. You see the difference in the size? Okay. So
I do.
that's what will make your recipe off. You do not want to fill this up with flour for a cake.
Yeah.
You're going to have cornbread, not a cake. Okay? All right. So now moving on to the flour. I have my baking soda and my salt in here. And I use all-purpose flour. I'm going to put half in, combine it just till it's combined, and then add the rest. Making sure not to overmix. Okay? So I'm going to put a little bit in there off camera because I want y'all to see me making a mess. Okay.
Yeah. Right?
Alright, so here we go. We're gonna just get it thoroughly combined, or not thoroughly combined, just combined, and then we'll go from there. When you add that flour, start on low because if not, you're gonna have a flour shower in your kitchen. I was about to say bathroom. Lord.
Whoa, that looks yummy.
Alright. So it's just combined. So then we're gonna fold in the chocolate chips. I'm gonna clean all this off, and then we're gonna fold in the chocolate chips. No, you just pour them all in there, really?
Oh, like this?
Yes. Why would you just pour? Can you see that?
Let it go.
No, because we don't want broken glass in the cookies. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take. Can you see that? You're gonna fold them in. Okay. You want to get them evenly distributed throughout. I usually like to use the mini chocolate chips, but this is what we have. Sometimes it's hard to find the mini chocolate chips. I usually stock up on them around the holidays and just put them in the freezer.
Yeah.
Sometimes that don't help because when you have children, they think if they see something edible, it's for them to just eat.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
So
me.
we're gonna let this. I'm gonna get my pans ready and I'm gonna come back.
That's me. And we're back.
All right. So can you see the pan? So I don't know where her cookie sheet's at, and I ain't gonna go book. I forgot what she said they were just that quick. But anyway, whatever. So we're just gonna use what I can find. You don't have to cook these on cookie sheets. I mean, I do because I have them, but if you don't, you can use this. You can use whatever. Who cares? Nobody cares. You can go buy some.
It has to be clean.
Yes, they get it. It has to be clean. Sheesh. So the key here is I don't like my cookies poofy, so to speak. My kids prefer their cookies poofy like that. So who cares what they like? They still eat them, don't you?
No.
You don't eat my cookies?
No.
The chocolate chip
both
cookies?
ways.
No.
Lies.
I like them both ways. I don't care how they are.
Okay, so I guess it's more for us.
No.
No, I thought you don't like them.
I'm gonna try them.
Whatever. Lies.
The dough was good.
Why the chocolate chip cookies and the snickerdoodles be the first to go then?
I don't know. We probably got a ghost at our house. They be eating them.
Girl, shut up.
That's me.
So anyway, what you're gonna do is I use a scoop. Can you see that? Whatever size you want, just don't use like the big ice cream scoop. And if you want to use a big ice cream scoop, just make sure you put them far apart enough so they don't. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scoop these out. I'm gonna space them apart. Then I'm gonna put them in the refrigerator. The refrigerator for about 10 minutes.
You still said the refrigerator.
That's how it's supposed to be said. The refrigerator, not refrigerator. I know that's just the way you speak, but no.
It's both ways.
But whatever. This video is gonna be so long for y'all shenanigans. You're gonna scoop it. And I just, like Junior said, make sure it's clean.
Because you don't want your cookies to be. You want them to be?
All right, so I'm gonna put them in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes. Then we're gonna come back.
Bye.
All right, so it has been about 10 minutes, maybe a little longer. And see, they're not soft to the touch. They're hard, so they're gonna have time to bake and get all without totally flattening out. So I'm gonna put them in the oven on preheated oven at 350. If you're using a gas stove, I would suggest 325 for about 8 to 12 minutes, but just keep an eye on them.
Please.
So while your cookies are baking or while they're chilling in the refrigerator, you could be washing your dishes. Getting the dishes done, that way at the end you don't have to worry about it. All you have to wash will be your cookie sheets or whatever. Okay, these were in for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna let them go for another 2 or 3 minutes. Okay. So they're done. I didn't let them cook the full time. They got a little brown, and it's really all you need. You don't need them totally brown all over. And you don't want your cookies to be overcooked. The worst thing you could do is overcook your cookies. Ew. Here's the other side of the cookies. Gonna let them cool. And
Yeah.
I'll show you the inside once they cool a little bit.
And here's what it looks like when it's done. On the inside.
All right, Junior, you want to try it?
Yes. Make it.
Y'all can get one. They're a little warm still. So what you think?
Yum.
What you think?
Yum.
They're a little warm. Jordan gave him a thumbs down. But yeah, he's exactly. He's still eating them.
This is what it is. Bum, 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 bum.
All right, y'all. So that is it, and this is all that's left, y'all. A mess. But anyway, y'all, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see y'all next time.